Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Mama Roxy Says, and I'm here for your wallets, your purses, and your pocketbooks. I hope everybody is having an amazing day. I hope you are getting out, getting up, doing something, and enjoying yourselves because it is all about that. You feel me? All right, hold on. Let me do this. I want to come in with a little music, a little Frankie Beverly and Names. Sitting back, I was getting ready to throw on a little makeup or something. You know what I'm saying? But then I got to thinking. I'm like, listen, I talked to a new family member, a new subscriber, and we had a nice long chit. You feel what I'm saying? So it's gonna be some chit chat talking the day. But before I start, this is Mama Roxy Says, and I'm here for your wallets, your purses, and your pocketbooks, baby, your hearts, and your minds. And I would like to welcome everybody that's new. Hello, Di. Get out. Okay, get out. I want to welcome everybody that's new to the family. Welcome. I am glad that you found me. I am glad that I am here and you have been enjoying the videos. Um, if you haven't watched that many of my videos, I am I'm a mother of 4 grown children. I have 8 grandbabies. I am a widow, or you know, um, I have fibromyalgia, lupus, connective tissue disease, neuropathy, and vertigo, and probably another one I'm missing. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. I got a sailor's mouth, a dirty mouth. So if you don't like that, then I'm sorry. I am funny. I like to make you smile because we be having some terrible times and we going through so much already. But when you dealing with mental health, when you dealing with your bodies and your families and your relationships, everything is seems like it's in a more of an uproar than usual. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm here for. I'm here to keep it real with you. And I'm here to tell you, you know how everybody else sugarcoats something for me? I'm not going to quote anything. I'm just going to tell you like it is. It is that way. And if you ask me, no, I am not no makeup guru. I don't have a lot of money. Um, I work on an income. I shop on an income. Budget friendly, baby. Yes, I stay on clearance. I love makeup. I love wigs. And I enjoy being who I am. You know what I mean? When you tend to get older, you raising your families, or you done been through relationships, or you done lost relationships, and health issues coming on, you tend to forget yourself. And I know how it go because I've been there, and I'm still there. I'm still having issues. I'm still having uh, loneliness. Everybody get lonely, but you learn to live with that. That's all you can do is live with it. And I promise you, it does get better. It does. Now, I was talking to one of my new family members, and man, it was so nice. She found me on Facebook. First, she hit me up on my channel, and then she found me on Facebook. And I told her, I said, call me. And I gave her my home phone number, my cell number, and we talked. We talked for hours, and we laughed. Listen, this goes for family. This goes for friends. This goes for your lovers, your whatever the case may be. Just because we fall off, or we got medical issues, you got mental issues, you got all these things that's going on with you, right? But somehow, some way, some of your family members, they just don't believe you. Your man or your woman, they just don't believe you because they still see you as they've always seen you. Smiling or moving around or trying to do this, but getting a little slower, getting up a little later, not doing as much, not, but sometimes they figure, well, here, she getting lazy, or she don't want to do nothing, or I don't know, I'm just tired. Baby, it's not the fact that we don't want to do nothing. It's not the fact that we can't come to the family affairs, or we don't be able to run out in the yard or go hang out like we used to. It's not that we can't or we don't want to. It's that we can't. It's just because you see us and we still smiling. I'd rather for you to see me smiling than to have you see me broken down to the point where you feel sorry for me. I don't want your sympathy. I want you to understand what I'm going through. And I know that's how it is with a lot of you. That's how it is with your family members, your friends, your significant others, all of that. That's how it is. And some of us, we're going to lose family. I hate to say that, but it's true. Some of us going to lose family. Some of us going to lose friends because they don't understand the sicknesses that you're going through. Lips looking kind of funky. They don't understand that it's hard to push on every single day when you got mental issues and you got 1,000 things running through your mind constantly, and they constantly moving, and they constantly doing this, and you hearing this, and you hearing that. They don't understand it. Or on the outside of your body, you look okay. You look like you usually do. Okay. Or you still smiling, but in the inside, when you hit that bathroom, or you hit that shower, or you got that moment of loneliness, or that moment of long time where ain't nobody around, when you can lay back and cry, when you can sit back and hold your head down and wonder why don't nobody understand what you're going through, it's okay. You're going to lose some people, and you're going to gain some people, but that's still all a part of life. Everybody is not meant to understand what you're going through. Some people understand it and then some people don't. That's okay too. You got to keep living. That's what you got to do. You got to keep going. You are not going to be able to make everybody happy. You are not going to be able to show everybody all your issues and all your mental and all your this and instabilities and all of that. They're not going to be able to see that, so they're not going to understand that what you are going through is real. But as long as you understand what you're going through is real, as long as you are going to the doctor, you getting that prescription, you doing what you're supposed to do, you're eating what you're supposed to, and you're doing what you got to do to survive, then do it. If you got to lose a couple of family members, a couple of friends, a couple of people along the way because they thought you was lazy, or they thought you was crazy, or they thought that you was just boring, it's okay. But somewhere along the line, you can never replace a family member, but you can always. Sometimes you can meet people that are more closer than your family members. I know that's kind of sad, but that's just life, though, right? That's just the way it is. I have been fighting being sick for years. At first, I thought it was a mental thing for me. I'm like, damn, am I just tired? And, but it wasn't it. Then I started going more and more to the doctor. And I started getting more things checked out. And then I started finding this out. Then I started finding that out. And I called my hospital. You know how they say a criminal got a rap sheet? I got a medical rap sheet. And every time I turn around, that medical rap sheet is getting longer, longer, longer. I can't keep being upset about it. Only thing that I can keep doing is finding how to deal with it, finding what comes next, and what my next journey gonna be, or what my Lord and Savior got for me next, or what tomorrow is going to bring. That's all I can do. And that's all I'm telling you. Sometimes you run across this video gonna deal with everything today. Sometimes, like I told you, I'm honest. I have no problem with putting out here what it is that you ask me, or I haven't been with a man in 4 years. No kiss, no hug, no nothing. I felt like right now in my life, I'm 50 years old. I got one of this. You see all of this? You see me? I got one of this. And on top of that, I'm intelligent. On top of that, I bring skills to the table. You heard me? I said skills. I've had numerous of jobs, nice, important jobs. So I love to learn. I can cook you anything you want. I like a clean house. I'm a clean woman. I'm intelligent. I like to read and write. And I don't need you. If it come to a point, it's because I want you. You understand what I'm saying? But right now in my life, I also need a man that's able to understand that I got medical issues and I'm not always down all the time. But when I step up to the plate, you're going to always be happy. You understand what I'm saying? That's how you got to think. And I've also developed a red flag system. You have watched me with a couple of videos, red flag systems. That's where you actually sit down and you check out the person that you starting to date. You check out what he say to you, what she says to you, their reaction to things, the way they handle things, and the way they do things when it come down to guilt. You got to understand, there is nobody more important than you. So I figure like this. I'm not no side chick, I'm too old. I'm not doing that. I didn't even do it when I was young. Because I still had too much then, and I most definitely got too much now. I ain't been no call me at 11:30, 12, 1 o'clock when ain't nothing else left to do. You call me and I'm just your Soho, you know, just so happen to be at home to pick up your phone call when you go. That don't work that way. I am not your phone sex operator to help you to relieve yourself when you need somebody else to talk to because somebody else ain't doing you right. No. I think enough of myself that when I get ready, I'm ready. When I find somebody that's able to be around me or able to accept the way that I am and accept the treasures that I have and able to fit in with my family, then hey, I'm ready. But until then, I look and I just keep dealing with the little red flag systems. Red flags if he ain't got time to call you during the daytime. And he could only call you at a certain time of night, baby. That's because he has another woman or she has another man. If he only comes over at your house at 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning, and can only stay when he get what he got, then you are a booty call. When you are playing second to a wife, another girlfriend, or somebody else, side cheat. Really? No. I think too much of myself, even with all my sicknesses, even with that little issue, needed a hip replacement, whatever the case may be. And you ain't gonna never find nobody like me, ever. Even with a good hip. Shoot. Hello? That's how you gotta think. You cannot let somebody else walk in, throw their issues and their crap down, and they're not willing to deal with your issues and your crap. That means that they think that they more important than you are. And that means that you don't think that you're important enough. Really? We don't do that. We don't do that here in this family. And please, babies, don't mistake lust for love. Let me turn my head. You understand what I said? Don't underestimate. Don't don't get them stuck together, lust and love. If you ain't been with somebody in so long and you finally getting what you ain't been getting, hello? And then he or she turn around and I just love him. I love her. No, you know what just happened. That's all it is. Don't beat yourself down because of that. Right. And he or she probably wasn't that good in the beginning. It's just that you ain't been with nobody else. So it's just so fucking, and you just love him. Come on now, remember back in the day. Think about it. Mm-mm. Stop selling yourself short because you got medical issues. Stop selling yourself short because you got mental issues. Stop that. Really? I'm important to myself. If I can't be important to myself, then how am I going to be important to somebody else? I've loved, been in love, and waiting for love to happen again. I'm not going to post salt on nothing. I'm just going to watch what happens. If you're with somebody and that somebody cannot handle what you're going through, or that somebody ain't got time to deal with you when you at your lowest, then what is he going to be with you when you are at your highest peak for? He don't deserve that. She don't deserve that. If you can't be with me when I'm at my lowest, when I'm down and I'm humble to you, and I'm always humble anytime, and you mean to tell me, you mean to tell me that I'm supposed to when I'm at my highest moment and my body is rocking them bodies and I'm got my makeup on and my hair's to the T and I'm smelling like Coco Chanel and my nails are done, my toes always stay done. And I'm always lotion because I like to shine and sparkle and smell good, even when I'm at my worst, but I just had to put that in there. So when I'm at my most 110%, you think you deserve that? Good googly moogly. I don't think so. I don't think so. So listen, when you got this man or this woman or whatever, and they can't take you when you are at your lowest, then why take them? If they can only take the good part of you, then why take them? You are selling yourself short. Because believe me when I say that when the Lord and Savior gets ready for you to have somebody, he's going to deal with the bad hip. He gonna deal with the mental issues. He gonna deal with the body shut downs. He gonna lay beside you. She gonna lay beside you. She gonna rub your head. She gonna rub your feet. He gonna rub your feet and he gonna rub you and he gonna be so attentive to you. But when you get up and you are at that 110%, that's when you shine like a diamond. And he or she is going to appreciate you then, just like they would appreciate you when you were down. That's the one that you give your time to. That's the one that you worry about or you miss and you love and you would do anything for. You don't waste your time on somebody that don't have time for you. You don't let nobody make no excuse and tell you things like, well, um, this here happened. I've had people, me, say little things like, well, I see, but you so pretty though. You don't look like you got those issues. I have those issues. And I can be straight for months and not have one issue, one problem. But then I can turn around the next month and have a complete go in remission, a complete setback, and be down for a day or 2 days or a week or a month or whatever the case may be. If you can't handle that, then okay, I understand that. But when you see me out there in the street and I'm walking around and I'm looking at my best because I'm at that peak moment, you know what I'm saying? I'm at that peak moment where I'm shining. I'm out here and everybody's noticing me. You're going to notice me even when I'm sick. But I'm just saying, no, no. Or if you come to me and you tell me, well, look, I'm like, okay, baby, I'm listening. This is what I like. I'm not ready to settle down yet. I want to have you and this other person right here and this other person right there. And I'm going to turn around and I'm going to tell you, listen, I feel like the person that I am, I'm too good to have to sit around and wait till you finish with somebody else. I have too much happiness, too much life, too much me to sit around while you sharing everything. So I don't need that. You do what you do. Do you. Because I'm going to do me. And when you see that person down the lane, he's still doing the same thing that he was doing when you seen him. Drinking a lot, hanging out, without little hoochie mamas. But he fell down and he hurt himself. You know what I'm saying? And ain't no hoochie mama there. She can't get the gym shoes because you ain't able to go to work. You understand what I'm saying? She can't get the the little extra, stuff that you was giving her because you fell down and you hurt yourself. And she don't want to be bothered with you no more. But see, if you had a real woman or a real man and you was doing the things that you were supposed to be doing, you would be sitting there by yourself. Because you had somebody that was going to love you, respect you, and help you go through all the things that you was going through, but you wouldn't be going through them alone. It was just to the fact that you wanted to be something else totally different. So now you back from outer space. You have that look up on your face. I just had to throw it in there because it happens. You don't stay down for long, babies. You don't. People don't understand the medical issues. They don't. Because they only see what they see. They don't see what's going on inside. They don't know what's really happening with you. It's okay. Don't have no nervous breakdown. Don't go crazy because somebody else can't accept what it is that's going on with you. Only person that got to do that is you and God. You have learned how to deal with everything that God puts before you. I promise you, you will. Every time I found out about a new disease, about the lupus, he took me to so many different doctors. They didn't know what was going on with me. At first, I felt like I was losing my mind. The doctors can't even tell me what's going on with me. And then one of my favorite doctors, her name was Miss Lindy, and she was in Albion, Michigan. She was the first doctor I ever had in my life to tell me. She said, "Hell, Roxy, I don't know what's going wrong with you. I just don't know." So when she got at the last point, her weakness, or she was like, "Listen, I've been looking up stuff. Even when I go home, I look up stuff about you." She said, "I'm gonna test you for Bravo." Now, mind you, I'm from the city of Chicago. I ain't never had no dog. We get a dog, your dog get over here and got outside and got something and got Bravo. So one of the dogs in the neighborhood died. So when she told me that I had Bravo, I was like, you know, you can't cuss the way I usually cuss. I was like, "What?" She started laughing so hard. I said, "I'm so sorry. I did not mean to call you the B word." She couldn't stop laughing for nothing. She said, "Roxy, you are so funny." She said, "But humans, people catch Bravo." Didn't know that, did you? People catch Bravo. And the doctors have not figured out yet why we catch it or how we catch it. But we catch it. It lasts 6 months to a year. You sick as ever. You can't stand up that much. You can't eat. Everything is going on with you. That's a problem. But she tested me for the Bravo. Nothing. No Bravo. None. So that's when they found out that my lupus, about the enzymes and all that stuff like that. And she sent me to a rheumatologist. That's when the rheumatologist broke it down and started telling me things. So don't give up. Don't give up, y'all. Just hang in there. You're not going crazy. You are not. It's just that some diseases look like something else, like the flu or pneumonia or something like that. They take on things like that, and after they're supposed to be gone, they still exist. That's because they're not the flu. They're not pneumonia. That's how I ended up, and I found out about the lupus and the connective tissue disease and the neuropathy and the fibro. Everything just. I had even started having like diabetes attacks. I stayed at the doctor. I stayed at the hospital. I stayed ran tests on. No diabetes, none whatsoever. They did not see none of the diabetes. I was like, but I'm having diabetes attacks where my sugar got low. I mean, I'm stuttering, I'm shaking, and my teeth are chattering. It just had to give me something to eat or something sweet, and within seconds it would be down. I'm like, what is that? So then my rheumatologist, went to the hospital. I had to go on an emergency. The ambulance came and got me, and I got my high blood pressure was extremely high, temperature, everything. So I'm feeling like maybe my lupus is acting up. Maybe my connective tissue is, everything is combining together. But when I in my hip, so I thought it was my hip shutting down, and my pain level was crazy. And okay, I just felt terrible. But all of a sudden, this doctor came in here, and he had this best bedside manner, the way he talked to me. But during the time of having tears in my eyes, I was cracking jokes. And he said, I've never met nobody like you. He said, you crying. You are in so much pain. I can look in your face and tell that you are in pain. But yet you cracking jokes. I say, there's no need to make you feel terrible because I'm terrible. I just thank you that you're even by my side to even help me to figure out what's going on with me because I'm at a loss. I say my medical rap sheet is getting longer and longer, and I just don't understand what is going on. He was like, if you would just, I want to help you. I said, please help me. He said, I'm going to run every test I think I can take, and I'm going to do everything I think I can today, and I'm going to get you at least an answer for something. I said, no, is this the right one? I'm going to be all right. And he laughed. He said, yes, ma'am. He went, he stayed gone for an hour. They come in, they did blood work. They took the urine. They did everything. X-rays, everything. He come back, and he took my hand. And he put my hand in, and he said, Miss Roxy, he said, you have diabetes attacks. I said, yes, I do. I said, but they be taking me for diabetes, and I don't have diabetes. He said, no, you don't, but you have neuropathy. I'm like, what is neuropathy? He started explaining some of the symptoms that I had. And I told him, I said, Doc, I got to have a hip replacement. Has my hip gotten worse? He was like, no, that's not your hip that's acting up. It's the neuropathy. That's the nerve. You have severe nerve damage, just like you would if you had diabetes. They're all symptoms that's just alike. They come from each other. I just looked at him like, so I got neuropathy. He said, yes. He said, but we can work with this. We can work with this. We're going to set up an appointment, and we can talk to your rheumatologist. We can do this and we can do that. So I've been working on it, and it's terrible. And when all of them kick in together, it's freaking terrible. I cry. I stay down for a moment. The little mental depression kicks in, and you get to thinking, but then I kick myself in the butt and be like, girl, don't you know God with you? Don't you know that ain't nothing, nobody can tell you. God has the word for everything. He has the last word. He has the beginning, the middle, and the end. He can tell you all those things. And the doctors can tell you something, and you can wake up tomorrow and may not nothing be wrong with you. That's God's work. Don't let all this rubbish and stuff that people tell you, and everything just seemed to beat you down and you feeling like you lost. When my mind get to playing with me, my head get to acting up, and you seeing 1,000 things for minutes, and you don't know what to do with yourself, babe, get them color pencils. Color pencils. See them? All different colors. I have them everywhere. I'm in my office right now. So I got the color. Now I can't put it back. I got my color pencils. Hold on. I got my markers. And I have my cousin from the family dome. She sent me this one. And she know I love Marilyn Monroe. I am done with everything. You can say you got the fall time in here. It got, I got my snowmans. Uh, I got my hearts and Valentine's Days and lipsticks, and I'm done with this journal. Every time I feel like a shutdown, every time I feel like my mind is running and moving 1,000 miles per minute, and I don't know if I'm coming or going, I sit down, I get me a journal, I get me a planner. This was gifted to me for Christmas from my kids, my oldest son and my oldest daughter, my daughter-in-law. And this is my YouTube journal. I write in my YouTube journal. I jazz it up. I put little flowers, little pineapples. I document. When I got a section that, because I was so ill, I usually make videos and videos and videos. I was so ill at this particular time, I couldn't write anything. 4 days of nothing. I ended up and down here. I'm like, oh man, that lets me know how long I've been down. That lets me know what I haven't been doing. That lets me know that it's time for me to get up and make a move. Yes. Start writing. You start writing, you're going to see things that you never thought you would see. I got a fundraiser journal. I write down everything that's happening, or every time I get something, or every time I make a new post. I got a fundraiser journal. Every time I got days that I'm going to write about, I got a journal for a Wednesday. I got a journal for a Thursday, Friday. And I got the journal just to have a journal to say, well, look, baby, today I felt like this, or today this happened, or today I talked to this person, and it brightened my day, and today that somebody said, SoFly 80 said, where you at? Get up. I miss you. I need to see you. I need to talk. They got me in locomotive motion. Moving. I'm moving and moving. I'm like, okay, somebody want to talk to me. Somebody want to hear what I got to say. Writing it down. Using them little stickers. Making you a little journal. Getting you little stickers. Putting them together. The whole 9 yards. It helps with your mental issues. If you have been had something on your mind and you can't figure it out, why it's on there, or why it keep happening, why it keep happening like this, write it down. An answer is going to pop up just like God himself wrote it down. It do. If you got a woman or a man and you know for yourself that this person ain't right or ain't doing the things, but you love them. You is something that you just something. Honey, get you a piece of paper. Hold on. I'm trying to find. I got my book. but I don't want to go over there and get it. Lazy. Being lazy. Okay. Let me see if I can use this one. I think this is my Wednesday journal. Yep, this is my Wednesday journal. And get you a book. In my book right here, this is my Wednesday journal. It's a Live, Laugh, and Love. On this side, you put pros, and on this side, you put cons. Pros, cons. Now, when you are doing this, you ain't got to lie because ain't nobody gonna see it but you. Don't nobody know if you telling the truth but you and God. So you see what I'm saying? So this is how, if you telling the truth, if you want the real answers, then this with you. I'm telling you, it works all the time. Pros, cons. Pros, everything good about that person. Everything good about that person that you like. Everything that that person have done good for you. Okay, that's number one. Number one, everything good about that person. About that person. Okay. Number two, everything that, oh, you look sexy, baby. Everything that, close the door, that that person, I know, has done good for you, done good for you, or do good for you. Okay. And keep going. All the way down from, I love the way he kissed me or she kisses me. I like the way he touched me. Um, he always talking to me. He lifts me up. He makes sure that I eat. He makes sure that my medicine is taken. He's always calling or, okay. I mean every single thing down to everything. Cons. Number one. Is he seeing? Is he married? Or is he single? You know, you gotta know that. Is he or she married or is she single? Two. Am I part-time? Am I a part-time lover? Do he see you on the regular? When you called him and you told him that you needed him, no matter what it was for, did he come? Did he? Or did he give you an excuse? When you fell down and you couldn't get up and you were hurt for a while, did he come at all? Does he come see you before 1 o'clock in the morning and stay for a while? Can you go out and hang out at the mall, at the store, go grocery shopping together, go to the movies together, out to dinner together? Can he do that with you? It's so many things to think about that will help you make the most important decision in your life. If you have children, does he take the time enough to come hang out with you and the children? Does he ask about the kids? Does he say, well, am I going to ever get the opportunity to meet them? And as he met them, have he interacted with them? Have you had a family dinner with you? Have y'all went out together as a family? These are things that you need to ask yourself before you beat yourself down about somebody that might not even be worth the beat down. If you have a friend or a family that you have lost because of a medical issue that they could not understand, did not understand, or wouldn't want to understand, but let you go anyway, it's okay. Life goes on. If you lost somebody because they could not handle the things that you were going through, it's okay. Life goes on. It's all right. It's all right to hurt. It's all right to cry. But you got to pick yourself up sometimes. You got to pick yourself up. There's so many other things out there. There's so many things to laugh at. There's so many other things to do. It's so many. You got to live, baby. Don't let nobody pick and choose if he decides to stay in your life or if he want to be bothered with you. Hell, just don't be bothered. Listen, I got other videos I got to make. I've been on here chit-chatting with you, but I want you to know that it's okay. It's all right. You have things going on. A lot of us do. Some people understand it, some people don't. As long as we're trying to understand it, we're trying to get a grasp on it, we're trying to find a way to deal with it, and we are going to deal with it. We're going to find a grasp on it. Things are going to get better. Things are going to be okay. You got to learn to laugh at some things. You got to learn to let go of things that you cannot fix. Just cannot fix them. And that's just that. It's all right. But keep living. Keep loving. Keep being happy. And I just keep getting this unknown caller. They just, whoever it is, just keep calling. I even have gotten to the point where I just sing to them. And I'd be like, hello? Is it me you're looking for? Are you wondering what I'm doing? Sitting here trying to find out who you are. So listen, this is Mama Roxy Sears. And I'm here for your wallets, your purses, and your pocketbooks, your hearts, and your minds, baby. And this is coming at you with a little chit chat today and some very much needed conversation. So you all know that I'm here. I'm on Instagram, and that's Kelly Roxy 68 on Instagram. I'm on Facebook, which is Roxy Kelly. So easy to find me. Listen, I went out and got me a P.O. box. I want some letters. Write me. I read. Write me. P.O. Box 1674. Jackson, Michigan 49204. Roxy Kelly 1968 Instagram. You did. I'm here. And it's Kelly Roxy 68 at gmail.com. You can write me. You can write me. Send me some letters. Send me some pictures. I will respond back. But I'm here if you need me. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Snapchat. I'm on all of that. So I'm here if you need me. Good googly moogly. I love you guys, man. You all have a beautiful and blessed week. Today is Tuesday. I was supposed to have made a video yesterday, but I was up and fired up. My daughter came and got me, and I went and got me some greens, honey. I made me some collards, some mustard, and some kale. I had me I wanted some chicken and dressing, so I baked some drumsticks and I did some homemade dressing. I had some homemade macaroni and cheese and honey and some homemade cornbread. And I kicked it with my family all day. My son and my daughter and my granddaughter was here, and my grandkid running around. I had a marvelous day yesterday. I was burnt up. It was so hot in that kitchen. Good, googly muggly. I just kept catching cramps because my you know my thumbs go in like this, and I get these crazy lumps. See, my hands look funny right now, but it's good. I still cook. I need a little help. Like, I usually don't need no help. But I needed a lot of help yesterday. So everybody came in. They did their little part, and we ate and we laughed and talked all night long. So I just wanted to get on here and talk to my family, and I want y'all to know that I know you're going through things, baby. You are not by yourself. Just because you lose one family member, it go another one. And it's a whole lot of mama families, baby. It's a whole lot of us here. So come on in. Meet your sisters and your brothers and your aunties and your uncles and your cousins. Because we're family. That's what we do. And I love you all. Thank you all for my newcomers. And thank you all for my babies that have been with me since day one. Wanda Walton, I love you. Family Dome, that's cuz, baby, come on. I love you all. I love you so much. Thank you for being in my corner and everything. So give me a thumbs up on the video. Tell me what you thought of the video. Tell me if you need me to answer some questions, or you could even say something bad if you want to. I'll still answer you. It don't make a difference. That's what I'm here for. So come on, chit chat with me. As far as the fundraiser that I got going on, listen, I don't know nothing about no fundraiser. If y'all can come up with some way to help me, or something that you think that I need to do to get my stuff together to improve this fundraiser, please send me some answers. But this is Mama Waxy Says, and I'm here for you. Ciao. I love you all. Get googly muggly.